What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to Underground Nerd Nation.
Yeah.
When y'all gonna play the one with Camden rapping on it again?
Ooh, we gonna bring it back?
Oh, snap.
Let's bring it
We
back.
can bring it back.
Oh, we can.
Let's say you want me to play it at the end as the outro music.
We can. I need to record a new one. World needs a new one. Need to get in my bag.
Oh, you got more bars.
Something like that. Something like that.
And then we've been waiting. You said you was gonna re-record it before.
Yeah, I did. I just need to write up something new.
Okay, hey, let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
He in the bakery right now.
Cooking it up.
But
Whipping it, gripping it, gimming it.
you was already starting. Do I need to make a cut for it?
I'll do my mumble impression.
So that's what we're gonna do.
No.
NLE Cam.
Because I spit hot fire.
I'm Keston, aka DJ Nexus.
I'm Camden, a.k.a. Judo Masters Chip Bag.
I'm Adrian, a.k.a. Eagly.
I'm not gonna lie.
AKA Mr. Phenom.
Out of all the AKAs I've heard from you, that one got me the most.
Right. Because I could have said Adrian, a.k.a. Adrian again, but I'd already used that. So
True story.
Well, yeah, that'd be Eagly.
And special guest Patrick, aka Mr. Phenom.
Hey.
And then we got another special.
I was saying we got our man Randall over there.
Mr. AKA the chocolate in the middle.
Oreo. It's the Oreo.
I don't know how to answer.
Just let it go.
When I edit this video, I'm gonna zoom in on y'all three just for that joke. Cause there's nothing y'all can do with that.
I'm not gonna talk about how I set this up earlier. But I've been thinking about it for a long time.
You got your 5 seconds of fame. Well, that was Randall, folks. Everybody say good night.
You gonna automatically fire up?
Can I do my second one? Can I do my second one? Because I did have two.
Oh,
You have
go
two?
ahead. Go ahead.
AKA Mr. I ate dash.
Oh, I can hear Dash now.
Can you?
I can hear it right now.
Fuck you, Randall. That's what he said at that very moment.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Randall.
Gone but not forgotten.
Well, you know that's that afternoon snack. You ain't much there.
Oh God.
That's one of the meals like, damn it, I'm still hungry.
He was just a Debbie cake. That's all it was.
That's them. When your family had a cookout. Them barbecue hot dogs. The bottom of the tray.
The ones Pops left on a little too long.
That's Dash. That's so screwed up.
I swear we love you, Dash. Oh, Dash gonna come back on this mug.
That's the one stuck to the bottom of the pan, boy. You gotta scrape that bitch out. You're like, damn. It just take the whole skin off. It's stuck to the bottom.
That's the one everybody was avoiding the whole cookout. Nobody wanted.
Yo, low key though, that's the one that I'm with that. I want
lot
the
of people
burnt food. Yeah. Let me get it.
Got that little bit of singe on it.
Fire.
But anyway,
Jeez.
random ass tangent. But
I see
Oh,
why Randall
yeah.
eat him now. I mean, I'm sorry. Go ahead, keep going.
anyways, on this episode, we gonna talk about Peacemaker finally.
Yeah, Peacemaker.
I'm excited.
Dude. Look.
I will say I was surprised. I was
This
surprised
show-
DC could do something good for once.
This show, I'm gonna go ahead and say this. Like, it's up there. Like, it might be tied with Daredevil.
I'm shocked. I have now tuned in.
He said, "Wait a minute, you putting it up there?"
You gonna tie it with Daredevil?
Yeah.
The movie,
No.
obviously, right?
What? this
Nah,
guy.
I'm sorry, because I can't even really talk. I didn't finish it. I wanted to finish it, but the
You'll get
beginning
there.
of it,
You'll get there.
Yo,
It's just so well written. And first off, James Gunn, just take over DC. Just be the Kevin Feige of DC. Just do it.
yo, let's get him and Zack Snyder together.
No,
Let's just-
no. Zack Snyder need to go away.
Why does he need to go away?
Because, come on, let's be for real.
But the Snyder cut was dope, though.
Yeah, but it was also 4.5 hours long. Bro, that's 3 movies.
but he was fixing it.
Yeah, but if I get 3 movies worth of content in one movie that's just 3 movies long, it's still just
Bro, if I
the
gotta
same
take-
amount of
if I
movie
gotta take
watching.
7 breaks and during a movie, man. come on.
Intermission.
Dude. This ain't back in the day. This ain't Gone with the Wind, bro. People don't
Broadway
have
does it all the time.
Yo, I left my bedroom, went to the lobby, got some snacks, hit the bathroom on my way back in. It was a good time.
I got up a lot.
I mean, you're
I got
right.
up a
it
lot.
it was a long movie, but even though it was so much longer, it was 10 times better.
Oh,
Than
it
the
was
original.
30 times better. But
So was it worth it?
the Snyder Cut?
Taking all your breaks, was it worth it for
Absolutely.
the Snyder Cut? Oh, okay.
Absolutely. Because it just explains so much more, and it gave the movie so much more direction instead of just being rushed and leaving stuff out.
I was about to say, and the favorite thing I had from that movie was it made Flash look like the powerhouse that he is.
How long
I
was
still
the
don't like
first
him.
one?
I know you don't. I ain't gonna go.
How
there
long
with
was
you.
the first one?
I think it was like 2.5 hours.
So the first one that sucked was 2.5 hours. So he had to fix, so it didn't feel as rushed.
Well, he didn't even-
So maybe it won't.
No, it was just that Warner Brothers chopped the movie in such a way that it made absolutely no sense. You could have still made a good Justice League movie with what Zack Snyder had made in the 4 or whatever hours that he had worth of content. But Warner Brothers was like, let's just make it rushed, omit all the detail, the fans will understand. And that's not what we want. We don't want a rushed cinematic universe. We want understanding.
Yeah.
A well thought out one.
And see, the thing is, the way James Gunn approaches these movies, like he gave us Guardians of the Galaxy, which nobody knew who the hell that was. But now, literally, they're probably the most popular team of superheroes in the world right now. Like, I love that movie. The first one was insanely good.
Yeah.
The direction and everything they went with those characters. I mean, he just basically rewrote history with those characters. Like, didn't nobody really know much about them.
What Zack Snyder did with the Justice League by explaining characters and giving us that detail, like, yo, Cyborg, a completely different character from the first movie to this character.
Yeah.
Or this movie. And James Gunn was able to give us that for Peacemaker. He gave us such a backstory and a weathered soul story. Like, this man has been through some things that will break ordinary people.
Some serious things.
Yeah,
like
it's pretty intense. But
Like-
see, that's why I love it that it was on HBO, because they was able to take it to that yo, what you doing? Is that your mic? Getting some feedback. Sorry about that.
I don't know what that was.
I don't know what that is either.
I don't know.
Oh, Lord, technical
keep going.
difficulties. No, but I was saying, so with it being on HBO, this is why I love HBO so much, that they was able to give us a product that they said, the hell with all these sensitive motherfuckers. We about to put out this product, and if you like it, you like it. You don't, whatever.
Right.
Because it gets
It gets intense.
pretty intense.
I mean, when the series first starts, this man is being released for no reason. He doesn't know why he's getting to leave the hospital, but he assumes that it's a go. He can just leave. This man's so excited, like,
Not only was it a go, like he was questioning, it was like, can I really go?
No, the banter between him and
That janitor?
janitor.
Yeah, that was-
Oh my god, dude, we smoke weed together.
Can I trust you? No.
do I look trustworthy? I wouldn't trust me. What?
He's like, you're that racist superhero.
killed just as many white people.
He was like,
Nah, no, not really.
he was like, okay, I will make a promise that I will go after more white people. I was like, what is going on?
My man's butt cheeks all hanging out through the gown. I was like, dang, this is where we're going? Oh, it's HBO. I should have known this.
Right. And I was about to say, I love the fact that they kind of like kept that little hint of, yeah, you're racist throughout the whole series. Like every time somebody was bringing it back up, it was like, you was a little racist. It's like, I am not a racist.
But they said the hell with this whole cancer culture. They said the hell with all these sensitive people. And was like, yo, we're going to talk about topics and stuff like that. That was in the comics. That's for real, for real.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know, so they went there and they did it, and I loved it. They was not scared to talk about some real shit, especially with his
Absolutely.
dad. Good night.
Yo.
Which, real quick, before we get too far, do y'all want to try to go episode by episode, or y'all just want to talk about it as a whole?
We can just talk about it as a whole.
Okay.
I mean, we'll try and keep a pace. You know what I mean?
Right.
But like, when we talk about the dad, yo, Mr. T-1000 is back. Like, this man was the most gangster, racist, vigilante, superhero, supervillain I've ever seen in my life. Yo.
Oh, I was so ready for him to die, though. Oh, I was so ready for him
Before we
to be
get into
killed.
that, though, can we talk about the greatest intro to any show of all time?
Okay. I'm gonna say something real
intro,
quick,
man.
because the way y'all hyped it up, well, I think it was Adrian specifically. The way Adrian hyped it up, I was kind of like, well, this ain't really all that. But as I watched it, I find myself not being able to unwatch
Unwatch it? You can't
like,
not
I
watch
had
it.
to keep watching. I was like, you know what? This is actually kind of fire,
Dude,
Like,
the first time you watch it, it's cringeworthy. You're like, why are these people so robotic? And then as you go on and you realize the relationship with the characters and how ridiculous it is that they're doing this, you're like, yo, this is fire.
Dude, I'm sitting here looking at their faces, and none of them are making any ounce
Zero
of any kind of
expression.
emotion.
zero expression.
And I'm sitting here telling my wife, I was like, yo, I could not make it through this set. There's no way.
Me and Courtney, me and my wife was talking about that. I was like, they had to redo this several times.
that's what I was gonna
There's
say.
no way.
There's no way they
y'all
made it
did
first.
one take
Yeah.
and nobody laughed.
Dude, I would have did it. I would have had to do it 100 times.
Yo, the neighbor? That old man that came in like slide, he came in like James Brown. I was like, yo, this man is fire.
Oh, God. And then he picked up Judo Master like some fucking child. I'm sitting here like, what are we watching,
This man
bro?
strumming the giant guitar with the gun in his hand. I'm like, I don't think you could do that, but I'll allow it.
Oh, but yeah, I just want to talk about that intro. I've never seen an intro where I wanted to watch it every time.
Yeah.
Last time that was happening when I was watching anime.
I
You
was
get
about to
some
say
of them
that.
anime with them fire ass.
Intros,
Yeah.
and that good music, fire music, yeah.
And I loved, we'll get into this later, but I loved how they brought the intro into the last episode. Amazing.
Did they?
The music.
Oh, they did.
Oh,
didn't they?
I know what you're talking about. Okay.
Okay.
I thought you was talking about like some team up where all of them was like, hold on, wait, what?
No,
I know what you're talking about.
no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The way they brought the intro music in. But I'm going to tell you, because Patrick called me after he finished the second episode.
I was in the middle of the second.
Yeah. But John Cena, Peacemaker, that mug is dumb as shit. The mug is so stupid.
He's so smart. He's dumb. Like,
Right.
It's weird because it's like,
it's
as a mercenary, genius. Mug can kill and survive apparently anything.
yeah.
Yeah.
Simple logic to stuff and be like, bro, what you doing? Like, because the scene Patrick was telling me about was when he was in the hotel
Apartment complex.
or the apartment complex after the
He's
first.
escaping.
Yeah. After,
Oh,
when the
yeah.
cops rolled up and he didn't land one time escaping the balconies.
But then I had
He
to
was
go
panicked,
back and
bruh.
watch- No,
But
I
you
had to
didn't
go back-
land once.
I had to go back and watch it. If he would have just not stood in the window, all that could have been avoided in the first
That man
place.
said,
Oh, yeah.
He was like, hold on, I gotta go back and get some shit. He just started taking the girls' damn records and started taking all this random shit.
That was the thing. It was like, the record. Why are you taking the records? Get out. Get out.
But then he started taking stuff saying, "Ooh, that looked cool."
this man had a whole.
He started shopping in this woman's apartment.
I mean, it's a Goodwill at this point. It's all donation anyway.
But when he was having that banter to himself after he done knocked this girl's brakes off, which was crazy as hell looking, but he was like, yeah, you know, when I was in your vagina and stuff, you know, I just had this feeling. I just had this emotional attachment. I just feel so great. I'm like, what? Why he's playing the record and sitting there pretty much half naked, just chilling.
Yo, but
when he started dancing
In tight whities.
in tighty whities while that music was playing.
Yo, but this man had already tried to break off. What's Jones' name?
Harcourt.
Hardcore.
So he was like, he cut the U-turn in the middle of the road. He was like, let me check these buns first. See what's up with this. She shut him down quick and then broke some dude's elbow in the bar. And he was like, let me not do that. I like my elbow in this position. And then this dude gets knifed up.
That took me off guard. I was like, yo, this Joan just went ballistic on Peacemaker and started just stabbing this man.
Yo, that was the crazy thing, because that whole, which off rip, the fight choreography through this entire series was on point.
So
amazing.
So good.
The fight choreography was so good. But at this scene specifically, you saw the progression from like, oh shit, to what the fuck is going on? Because when she first started stabbing him, I was like, yo, what's wrong with her? Like, what did he do? Right? Because you're just thinking it's something that you missed between them doing it and him playing the music.
Now that I'm thinking about it, it makes more sense that's how he got caught. But when you remember when he was leaving the hospital and the black girl was sending a text message, I assumed that maybe she wasn't sending it to the warden. What's the
Amanda Waller?
Amanda Waller. I figured she probably wasn't sending it to her, and that it was a whole nother situation going on.
The fact that
so
we
you thought
got
it was
Amanda Waller in the first episode.
Yo,
Please, give me all of Viola Davis as Amanda Waller.
Oh yeah,
As
definitely.
much as you can.
She is Amanda Waller.
Like
Pay her
give me
whatever she
all of
wants
that. And
to
I
be
love
Amanda
how
Waller.
this took place right after Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. That Suicide Squad was incredible. And then we get to see like a continuation right after it.
But real quick before we get too far from the story, how it progressed from her just stabbing him to like literally whooping his head and throwing him.
Yo, punishing this man.
When she started throwing that mug like he was a rag doll, I was like,
there's something
yo,
wrong.
you different.
Yo,
I was like, you're not a normal
I
white
was
chick. Something wrong with you. You different.
I immediately thought back to the fight sequence in the Street Fighter anime movie when it was Chun-Li
Chun-Li
versus
and Vega?
Yeah, yo. I was like, yo, somebody getting sliced up. I had flashbacks. This man was like, what's wrong with you? Damn, I'm sorry. This dude's getting his ass whooped.
Well, wasn't it the very first episode where you find out that his helmet was made by his dad?
Yeah,
I think, was it the first episode? Yeah,
it was the first.
He went
that's,
to his
that's
dad's
where he went
house,
first.
and they
In
went
that closet he had?
that funky ass closet. That was an interdimensional closet.
yo, and then you see this like suit. You saw the suit there, right?
Yeah.
With the horns,
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't know what the suit is, but I'm sure we'll come back to that.
Yeah.
Because I'd never heard of.
White Dragon.
Yeah, I'd never heard of him.
I have not. I don't know much about Peacemaker at all. So
I did some research on White Dragon after finding out who White Dragon was in this show. And this dude really is just a racist superhero villain. This dude, I don't know what he is, but the thing that really surprised me about this particular character is you would expect him to be older in comic books, but he was introduced in 82. How do you introduce a racist super character in the 80s? That doesn't make any sense to me.
Probably because it was Peacemaker.
No, I'm
'Cause I
talking
mean-
about White Dragon, though.
No, but I'm just saying because he's in the comics, isn't he still like Peacemaker's like adversary, so to speak?
Not necessarily. So, and I could be wrong. Whatever I was reading could be wrong. But the way it read was that White Dragon was basically a Ku Klux Klan member, and that mantle was passed down to different people.
Yeah.
So the person that we're seeing as Peacemaker's father as White Dragon wasn't necessarily the first White Dragon, and I'm not sure if he was even on the list. So it could just be DC's way of interpreting this for the story. And again,
Okay.
I could be wrong, but I didn't see that character's name as one of the first 4 White Dragon characters.
Well, I was about to say in the 80s though. Ku Klux Klan is still a thing today, which I don't understand that, but I'm not gonna get into that. But isn't that like around the time when they were like something was going on in the 80s. I feel like where the Ku Klux Klan was in the news significantly.
Well, the 80s were like where the Black Panther started to like not have as much power, right? In that era, it was like late 70s, early 80s, right?
I feel like that's what it was.
I mean, well, the first black superhero was Falcon in like the 70s. You know,
Panther
but
was before Falcon.
no, Falcon was the first one.
Really?
Oh yeah, Falcon was the very first black superhero.
Interesting.
And so you got that time
Before
where,
Storm?
Yeah, Storm wasn't even original X-Men.
We're gonna have to play the tape on that one.
You always want to argue with somebody.
I'm just saying, I don't doubt you. I just
history too.
never had this conversation before. I don't know how to feel. This is new information to me.
Yeah.
How does Hulk feel about that? You're like the first black superhero.
Who?
You're the first black superhero, and then like, you know, first black woman comes, and she picks the next black guy.
Well, Storm actually picked Wolverine at one point.
Yeah, but who wouldn't?
We talking about Hugh Jackman, or we talking about comic book?
I'm talking about Wolverine. I'm definitely not going to say I'm talking about Hugh Jackman.
No.
Wolverine was getting buns all day in the comics, like
No, Black Panther was before that. Black Panther was in 1966.
before Falcon.
He was introduced in a Fantastic Four comic.
Huh.
See, I wouldn't have known that either.
I mean, I wouldn't know. I just
I actually
looked it up.
I don't know about the Fantastic Four comic part, but I know Black Panther was early because he used to have the weird, super African looking costume early on. Of course. Well, I don't want to say it was super African, but they really did overdo that little. In the new one, he has like that little saber-toothed panther chain looking thing, but that was like overdone a lot back in the original, where it's like an African necklace. That's what it looks like. I don't know another way to say that.
Got a whole dashiki
Just
around
looks
his
like
neck.
a man in a black Power Ranger get up with a African chain on. That's what they gave him.
He the Gold Ranger from Zeo, boy.
You know, there's a really cool story about when Black Panther was first introduced. Because
Yeah.
Jack Kirby, they try to like make a lot of changes because of it, and Jack Kirby pretty much like stuck it to the fucking publishers. It was like, nah, this is what we're doing, type shit. This is how we drew them.
Yeah, because I want to say there was even a little bit of an issue when it was like him versus the Klan.
Yeah.
Like they didn't want to publish that comic, but he was like, "No, we doing this."
No, because see, Jack Kirby and Stan Lee was like, you know, racism is a real thing, and we're going to tackle this thing head on in these books. You know, so with them taking that leap of faith and doing that stuff, I mean, that's why, I mean, you look at these stories, yeah, they're just superheroes, but like the way they wrote them, you're like, oh shit.
No, I mean, Professor X and Magneto were supposed to be direct representatives of Martin Luther King and Malcolm X.
Yeah.
Malcolm X was Magneto.
Mm-hmm.
Professor X was
MLK.
MLK. So, and then you had,
That's
you know,
crazy.
yeah.
I mean, I knew that too. Well, no,
But it just makes so
totally
much
before.
sense because, you know, mutants were, you know, so segregated and so hated.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, and you got Wolverine out here like motherfucking Thurgood Marshall, you know, just justicing everybody. He's like, I don't give a fuck. I'm going to kill somebody. You know, even though, and he was Canadian.
A.
But yeah, the
Just think how much money Marvel got for that, though, man. It's like the NBA all over again, or before it happened again.
But this Peacemaker, like, when at the end of the first episode, when you see the butterfly or whatever, do you see the butterfly in the first episode?
I believe that was the first episode. That right before the episode ended. That's when. Oh wait, no, I don't know if you.
I don't think you see.
I think it was the
butterfly on
second
first
episode.
Second episode.
Yeah,
that's
you
when
don't see the
it.
butterfly till they go after that guy.
The
Yeah,
family.
you don't actually see the
Yeah.
butterfly
Yeah.
till the third episode. The end
So-
of the
Yeah.
episode.
They're on a mission, and at this point, Peacemaker is still
in the dark. He
In the
doesn't-
dark.
He knows nothing. All he
Everybody
knows is-
sees talking about butterflies, but nobody's really telling him any information that's usable. So then you got goddamn Adrian, vigilante. This man just hiding in plain sight.
Yo, Vigilante is like, he has to be one of my favorite characters ever. That dude is so trill, bro.
Bruh, you don't know how mad I was about that whole scene in the alley in the dumpster where he was working at the restaurant and he dancing. He's like, yeah, Peacemaker's back. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just real excited.
No, he was like, I'm about to do my happy butt dance. My happy butt dance. I was like, what?
Dude, man,
And then
comes
the brother
out.
come out like,
Yeah.
like, what you doing? It's like, oh, I'm just excited because my girlfriend's pregnant. You got a girlfriend? It's like, yeah, her name is, I can't remember the name.
And you
It was
trying to
a-
get with
it
my
was a
sister,
boat-
though?
Yeah.
trying to get me to hook you up with my sister.
Oh, I'm just excited because
Oh, yeah, because we're getting an abortion.
you're invited if you want to come.
You invited him to the abortion?
Nah, bruh, I don't want to
I
go
don't
to
want
your
to come to your
abortion.
abortion. It's like he was straight, because at first it seemed like he was going to try to make an excuse. But I was like,
Bro,
nah,
seen
I don't
this
want to come to
shit.
your
I was
abortion.
in tears. I was like, who invites somebody to an abortion? Like it's some party or something.
That's
Like,
why I knew
what?
something wasn't quite right with this dude. But yo,
There's a lot not right with that dude.
that dude, the dullest box of crayons I ever seen. It was just all magenta in that box. All, ain't no yellow in that crayon box. But this dude, legit, he came in clutch though, because
There was a few times he came in clutch, like because the part that got me was when they were packing up the van to go to the, what's the guy's name that they were going to kill the family?
Oh,
The senator. Golf.
yeah.
Golf, yeah.
Senator Golf. When they were packing up the van to go kill him, and like he's hiding behind the dumpster, like peeking behind the dumpster. And I was like, oh, that's just V. He wants to help.
What are you doing? I'm not here. I'm the dumpster. So the dumpster is talking. No. Why would a dumpster talk? Okay, yes, I am here, but I'm not Adrian.
The banter, bro, would have me in tears every time. And then when you get to the senator's house and here comes Peacemaker with this massive fucking 50 cal. Like I
With no double piece on
with
it.
no double piece.
Boy, isn't this
Where's, like, where's the double
Where's my
piece
double
at?
Where I can't do this without the double piece.
He was like, damn it, I got to draw it on here.
Every time I draw it, it looks like
It's
a
like a ghost.
He drew a ghost. He said, damn it.
And then that dude Mern was like, so Mern brought the task force together and they was working for, which by the way, Amanda Waters' daughter, the
Daughter.
black chick,
Adebayo?
Adebayo, I can't remember her real name. I need to look it up, but you know,
her real name is hard to pronounce too, because I looked it up.
you know, she's from Orange is the New Black.
Yeah.
She's awesome.
She's
Yeah.
an amazing actress.
I love
and she's
her.
from South Carolina.
Oh no, I didn't know that part.
Shout out.
Shout out to her.
Yes.
Charleston, right?
I think so.
I think so.
I'm about to look it up real quick. But man, when they first get to that senator's house and Mern tells old boy to take the shot and he can't,
Boy,
dude shaking and
trigger finger ain't steady.
vigilante coming in clutch.
It's a scoot over, bro.
Scoot over, bro.
Or scoot
And
over. What do
bro-
you say? Scoot over, bud.
Clackety. Shazam.
So
Eradicate.
just mind everybody, if you ain't seen the show, yo, we're gonna spoil it. Spoiler alert, Jesus.
Dang, we done got way far.
Whoops.
We ain't got
Well, it's
too
only
far.
3 episodes in.
Yeah, only 3 episodes. But hey,
Actually, 2.5. 2.5 episodes.
so spoiler alert. If
Spoiler
if you
alert.
made it this
Run it
far,
back.
we got to do better with that.
God, dude. Every time,
Y'all
dude.
should just go ahead and make it part of your intro.
You're probably right.
We only 3 episodes in. Y'all hadn't.
That's what I said. It's more
yeah,
like
you good.
it's like 2.5. You still got the rest
Oh,
of
she's
this
not from
episode.
South Carolina. I'm sorry. She's from Georgia.
Close enough.
Augusta.
Close enough.
We'll claim her.
Danielle Brooks.
The Southeast.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll claim her.
She's right over the line. Whatever. But yeah, so mind you, Vigilante takes over the sniper rifle. And mind you, this is a family. Just take that into mind. There's 2 kids, a mother, and the husband. Pow! 1 kid. Pow! 2 kid. Pow! Wife. and doesn't get the husband. I'm like, dog, they kill.
Hold up, but
I
he
was
only
like,
didn't get the husband because old boy showed up.
Because the leprechaun showed up.
Judo master.
Judo
showed up.
master, the leprechaun.
Yeah.
Yo, judo master.
Hold up, but real quick,
Yo.
because not only was he capping, he was humming while he was doing it. He was like,
He was what?
cow,
That right there.
cow. I was like, something's wrong with this.
This dude is.
But
Something
he
is
knew
wrong.
something was wrong with him at
Psychopath.
the beginning when he was calling and leaving messages to
The voicemails.
Wait
a minute, hold on.
Hey, PSV. Hold on, that was weird because it makes it sound like you're a penis and I'm a vagina.
Yo, I was dying.
We forgot about the part when Peacemaker's on his bed. He's like, everybody hates me, and he's crying. And then here comes Vigilante. He's just standing in the window. He's like, hey, dude. He's like,
What you doing here? What you?
he was
No,
like,
no, he's
dude. He's like, you got your dick out. He's like, no, I don't. He's like, yeah, you do. Why would you be just standing there in the window?
He's like, leave me alone. I'm doing my face exercises.
Your face. Yeah, you can't get these strong cheekbones by not doing this.
Look at how smooth and baby like your face is.
Oh God. He was like, dude, my penis is not out.
It's like, dude, just look.
He said, no, you
Just look.
He named some dude. He said, no, you got me like that last time.
Oh man.
Say, look at my crotch.
Well, I would say Vigilante was the perfect comic relief for that.
Oh,
even
my
though
God, dude.
John Peacemaker, I keep wanting to call him John Cena, even though I know this is his name, but I'm just Peacemaker. He was funny by himself.
Yes.
Oh,
but you throw
dude.
Vigilante in the mix.
Oh my God, dude.
That's hilarious.
with Economos and hardcore and Adebayo, all of them, dude. It just the whole team, bro.
Yo, them first 4 episodes were hilarious to me because Mern was always getting discouraged by the whole team. He was like, you did what? How? I thought I had professionals. Yo, Amanda Waller said, y'all are professionals and I've got a goddamn Mickey Mouse team. Like, what are y'all doing? Who decided that this was okay? Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was a good idea to swap their fingerprints and car registration. With his father?
Well, I didn't know what you were doing in there. I don't know if you were.
I didn't know how long he was gonna be, so I just
Bro, yeah, we could really skip the part where he killed that girl at the beginning that was stabbing him with the helmet, and he was like, activate Sonic Boom, and blew her to 1,000,000 pieces and blew up the whole parking lot and the American flag.
I think it was
Pinto?
Was it a Pinto?
I don't think it was a Pinto.
No, that was a Chevelle, wasn't it?
No, I don't think it was Chevelle either. It might have been a Nova.
Whatever the case.
It was a Ford.
I was pretty upset that happened.
Was it a Torino?
Nah, not a Torino.
He was like,
It was something. I'll look it up.
Yeah, because I was about to say I don't think it was a Pinto.
but yeah, man, he disintegrated that chick. But
And I didn't know, like, because of course Peacemaker is new to me because I wasn't really in the comics like that, but I didn't know his helmet had power. Like
I
he
didn't
had
know that either.
Helmets.
like, I don't
That had powers.
Like I'm telling you, I don't know nothing about this cat.
Yeah.
at all.
I was like, oh snap! So he.
Just wondering, does it, as the season goes on, does it show that his dad was Peacemaker at one point in time?
No, his
No,
dad.
his dad just makes the equipment for him.
Yeah, his
dad
dad
was
his
never
dad
Peacemaker.
makes the helmet. He knows he's the only one that knows how to make the helmets.
Oh, okay.
Like his dad is like a technological genius.
yeah.
It's a
Racist as
Mercury
hell.
Comet.
Mercury Comet.
Oh, so basically Ford.
Yeah, there has to be a Ford that was the same as a Comet.
I'm sure there was.
But man, but before the shot, dude was taking a shot in the senator's house, and they was having a discussion about the Bearstein Bears.
That bad?
And then you see him the picture of the book.
Because no, Mern was like,
And his Bearstein. I don't think. Shut up.
you're just sitting here thinking the whole time. You're like, Who's right? Who's right? And Murray's like, shut the fuck up. And it's Beerstein. I was like, oh, you just gonna throw that in there?
And then, like I said, didn't even give her a chance to say anything. Like she was like, "Well, sir, shut up."
No, I'm gonna tell you the part that was killing me is when they went to go see the dad in jail, and Adebayo and Vigilante is outside, and she's like, "Yo, he loves his father and stuff,
We'll
but
tell him that there's a dude named Economos that set up what's his name's dad,
Right.
Because of the
yeah.
fingerprints.
So they're supposed to. We all know what's going on at this point. Peacemaker didn't exploded this chick. They trying to figure out who exploded the chick, and for whatever reason,
let's also not get past the reason there is a search for fingerprints is because one, his car was left at the scene of the crime because it was also basically destroyed.
Yeah,
yes.
And when he went back upstairs to get his stuff because he was outside naked, he also was taking too long and gathering stuff that wasn't his.
records and such.
Vinyl records and CDs, and he took the little spaceship. Well, we gonna get to that just yet, but he took a little thing that turns out to be a spaceship, but we'll get into that later. And then when the cops finally show up, he looks out the window and they like, "There's somebody up there," and then
Runs upstairs.
chase scene, and
Runs upstairs, takes two people hostage, almost has sex with this dude's wife while he was in there.
eventually does
with Vigilante.
With Vigilante.
Which, that took me off guard, bro.
I was
Clapping
about to
cheeks,
say
boy.
that was probably the weirdest part because it was like you see her and it was like, oh, I know what just happened, and then you see Vigilante and John Cena.
That still has a mask on.
It still has his mask on, and both smoking weed.
She was
And
like,
then
he's like, no. Couple
I'd have
years ago,
killed
I would have killed both of y'all for that shit.
blasted both of your
Upset, he was like, I
faces.
can't believe they legalized that.
I'm sitting here like, what? You gonna kill somebody over smoking weed? Vigilante. Boy,
And that's really when I know, okay, yeah, you're a psychopath. You're not a vigilante. You a psychopath. You just want to kill.
Exactly.
That's all you are. But then they gotta frame somebody for the car.
So they frame the dad. The dad gets locked up, right? So
And then when he gets to prison, they're like, fucking hell Hitler on him.
right,
Yeah.
You got
you
that
realize
Aryan
that
nation in the prison.
you realize how powerful this white dragon figure
Exactly.
is. And I'm like, okay, now I have a whole different like outlook on this character. I thought he was just a crazy old senile dude that's reminiscing about the good old days, but no, this dude is still relevant for some strange reason.
And got some serious pull.
Right. So Adebayo, they outside while Peacemaker inside, trying to make amends with his father, which is trashing him. Like, I ain't never seen a father hate a son so much in my life. Like, that dude hates that man's guts.
Like when he first went to pick up Eagly.
Right.
Oh, we didn't even talk
We ain't talk about Eagly.
Oh,
We're
gonna
sorry.
get there.
We be skipping.
We're just
over
all over the place. Even though the first thing that Peacemaker's dad said to him was, "I can't believe you came out of my balls." Or my semen produced you. He said something like that.
He said, "Yo, the scene. I keep forgetting. Lego Man. What's his name
Lego Man.
from Suicide Squad?"
Oh, Bloodsport.
So Bloodsport, he telling the story to
About
his father
Bloodsport,
about
about the-
Bloodsport and how he was part of this great team and he got shot. But this dude was over here afraid of some rats. He said, "Please don't tell me the motherfucker that was afraid of rats is the one that shot you."
Then he was like, "Well, parts of that mission is classified, so I can't talk about it."
Radio silence.
The whole time, Eagly. First off, Eagly is John Cena's best friend, sidekick, and it's an actual eagle.
American bald eagle.
American bald eagle is in the fucking on
Like,
the table, just sitting here having dinner.
Like you couldn't get a more America pet than American bald eagle.
Did you see the eagle laugh when they was telling the joke? Did nobody catch that?
Yeah, it's
I was like, bro, I'm over here crying,
Yo,
bro.
Adebayo's like, "Is he friendly? Of course he's friendly." Oh shit! Well, he's friendly to me.
it's like I thought you meant friendly to me. Of course he's friendly to you. Yeah, that's you.
But they outside this jail. We here at the jail now, right?
Yeah.
So Adebayo's like, yo, I know Peacemaker going through his feelings, missing his pops, but some people, they just aren't going to change, Some people just need to go away. Vigilante's like,
Got it.
I'll be right back. This motherfucker.
He was so easily manipulated, though. It didn't take nothing. She just
Puppet Master boy.
she just said Jedi mind trick, and he was like,
black and
"Got
white.
it."
Yo, she was working that man like a puppet. Like,
She just literally just put breadcrumbs out, and he just took the whole fucking ground.
yo, he was gone.
He
just
knew exactly what the mission was.
But here's the thing that really got me, though. When he's dragging this trash can in front of, I don't know, the entire staff of police officers at this prison or police station, wherever they are.
And they just watching him.
They just watching him.
It's like, what are you doing?
The amount of privilege that was in that scene. Because if I would have just walked up and tried to throw something away in the garbage, hey, what you doing?
What you doing back here?
Why are you back here?
I'm recycling. No, that's not good enough. Come see your ID.
I literally just threw the bag in the can. Would you? Nah, I need to see some ID. You're too close to the prison.
Yeah, that could be contraband. Who are you inside visiting? I wasn't inside. I was just using a public trash can.
Like,
No.
I'm literally walking by. I didn't even go in the building.
Come inside with me. But anyway, this dude struggles dragging this big ass
He really
metal
was.
trash can, and then tosses it. Doesn't even break the window, just cracks it. Hey, what are you doing? Then
Get down
he gets
on the
locked
ground.
up. This man gets locked up and goes immediately to have a meeting with the White Dragon and his Goonies, right?
No, Vigilante probably
Which-
could have
hold on
trashed
one
every
sec.
one of those cops.
Yeah, we forgot to talk about the scene outside the jail, like when Adebayo rolled up. It was like, well, she like called him Vigilante. It was like, Vigilante? Who's that? I don't know who that is. My name's Adrian. I don't know who Vigilante. That don't even sound like a real name. Is that somebody for real? It's like, I don't know that person. I was
You
like,
sound just like him.
I don't.
sound like Vigilante. I don't know what he sounds like.
It was like, you just changed your voice. No, I didn't. I almost coughed. That's all that was. I almost coughed. I was like, Jesus. I was like,
Yo, Vigilante got arrested and went in there and immediately went to work. Boy, that dude is so
Yo.
gangster, bro. I swear to God.
That
will
dude
say-
said, "I want all the smoke."
he really did. He really rolled up and was like, I want the smoke.
What'd he
from
say to
all
him,
y'all.
Adrian?
He was like, "Hey, guys, let's have a conversation. I know. Let's pick a topic. How about the greatest African American contribution to American society?" I'll start, and they all was like,
He said this at the area table. I was dying.
I don't know. It was the whole setup because he like sat down. I was like, y'all look like the coolest people in here, so I want to be friends with y'all. So let's talk. Let's find a topic, and that's when he started talking about all the Black American contributions. Bruh, I was rolling.
I was sitting here thinking, like, boy, he don't care.
But there's a reason he don't care because when we was watching it together, right, and when she saw him roll into the prison and she knew she was going up to kill the father, she was like, "Is he gonna be okay?" I don't know. He seemed too confident to not be okay. You know what I mean?
I questioned his okayness too. I was like, yo, he going in really just unprepared. He going in for the first time under his real name, no suit, no armor, no weapons, no nothing.
And boy,
Yo, your man was trashing in there like a whole
It was like 5 of them,
5 dudes, and he was straight murking.
not including the dad because the dad didn't get into the fight
no,
because
the
he was.
dad backed up was like,
That's that old head knowledge right there. He's like, you ain't stringing me up with I ain't swinging on you first. You gonna have to come hit me.
Because he even said like these jackasses they swung at you first, so it's gonna look like they antagonized the fight. But he was like, I'm not going for it. Mm-hmm. Then he slipped up.
dude, I'm just trying to figure out where he got trained at. Who trained Vigilante? Because I honestly think that I think he would trash Peacemaker. I mean, my dude is ridiculous, man.
I don't know, but Peacemaker was taking a lot of blows and getting right back up.
Boy, he's a massive man.
Yo, that parking lot scene with him and
Judo Master?
Yo, that was a hard ass
That
fight
was a
scene
great
right there.
scene. But damn, we didn't even talk about Judo Master busting everybody's ass when they caught him shooting through the house.
Oh, but that
yeah.
was after Economos had got him though.
That was before. I mean, after.
No. That Economos got him after that fight scene.
He busted
this is when they
hardcore Vigilante and goddamn John Cena's Peacemaker's ass. Like he busted all of them, but he come out of nowhere.
Yeah, I remember that.
Pow, pow, pow.
And this dude is like what, 5'2", 5'3"?
No, he can't be, but he's probably 4'11".
Like, man is short.
He is itty bitty.
He is waxing everybody.
Smoking folks with a bag of Cheetos.
Stayed with a bag of
Cheetos. Then go right back to eating it like ain't nothing happened.
Bro, I was like, boy, this is the blackest Asian dude I ain't never seen. But this man always got a bag of chips in his hand.
Yo, this dude hold up. I just remember something else. When they were outside, when the family had just arrived to the house, and him and the bodyguard was outside, the tall bodyguard, he was like, "Can I have some chips?" And Judo Master was like, "Nah." Then homeboy was like, "Well, you're probably right. I need to watch my carbs anyways." He was like, "I could tell." I was like,
yo, Judo Master
shade.
really was.
Shade.
Yo, Judo Master is like the perfect mix between Bruce Lee and Han from Fast and Furious, because he just fast, mean, and always chomping on some snacks. Man, that dude just stayed with the snacks in his hand. And the dude don't die. He don't die. You strap this man up and he just...
I was like, how many times this dude gonna break out? But
yo, I will say, when I saw him like wake up and struggling to get out the straps, and then he like immediately calmed down and just started doing this, like just twisting his hands back and forth. I was like, oh, you a problem.
Yeah.
Oh, you a real problem.
I was like, I don't know how that's going to help you escape, but I know it's going to help you escape. You a problem.
I mean,
but we going back to a prison scene where Vigilante gets out. They bring Vigilante out, and he's like, I might have made things worse. Here come Mern again. You did what? Why would you give them this information? Freaking Mickey Mouse go, yo, Mern had the highest stress level.
I was about to say, Mern stayed disappointed.
Yo, I hated it for Mern though, because the only one that he really had on his side was like Harcourt. Like she was the only competent one.
Yeah.
And she was a beast.
She was a beast.
Yeah.
Jeez, she was a beast.
Yo, I'd really put her up there like with the widows of Marvel. Like she was trashing a lot of people.
Boy, don't do that.
I was about to say, I don't know the Elena. I mean, Yelena is up there. I don't know if Hardcore can handle Yelena.
Hardcore's tough, but Yelena and like
Yelena different.
Like they strike super fear.
I'm just saying, Hardcore was doing
exactly. Like
Hardcore was nasty though.
Hardcore was nasty.
It's not John Cena. It's not Black Widow. It's Scarlett Johansson. The original.
Hey, thank you.
You gotta go Black Widow for that.
Is it time to pay some bills?
Yeah, I guess we can go ahead and pay some bills.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna pay some bills.
We'll be right back in a little bit. Y'all stay tuned. All right, we back.
Peacemaker.
Bills are paid.
Bills are paid. Yo, but real quick, before we get back into Peacemaker, since we on DC, I heard a funny theory online on TikTok. And it made me think of Batman in a very different light, right? So, you know, we always talk about the fact that Batman don't kill people. All this, like, by this time, he should have killed Joker.
10 times
Facts.
over. 100
But
times over.
somebody pointed out that the reason Batman doesn't kill is for capitalism.
For the bag?
Yes. They said that Batman doesn't kill because he wants the bag. That's why he stays rich enough to still be Batman.
I could see it.
But here's why. Who owns the hospitals in Gotham?
Wayne Enterprises.
Where do the bad guys go after they got beat up by Batman?
Wayne's
All their
insane
bones
asylum.
broken.
Bro, you trying to tell me that Bruce Wayne is Big Pharma?
He owns everything in Gotham. He owns the hospitals. He owns the insane asylum. So after they go to the hospital, get their bones fixed, they go to the insane asylum. And then they get back out to get beat up again to go back into the hospital.
And this man's secretly filling his own pockets.
And the crazy part is
with insurance.
He filling his pockets with insurance money and then paying out because if he doesn't own it, he's funding it. This man got paychecks everywhere. He lining everybody's pockets so his pockets can get
Ain't
fatter.
none of these bad guys got any insurance. They ain't even got the Obamacare insurance.
So he's getting paid by the government.
Basically.
Oh, what's your name? My name is The Joker. The Joker. Okay, yes. Oh, it seems like for whatever reason, Wayne Insurance Medical will not accept your application. But why? I thought it was free to the public of Gotham City. Well, for some reason, it's been instantly blocked. Can't even resubmit.
Rejected.
Yeah.
Not even for review, just instant rejection.
But think about how many times they're going after rich people, and they end up in the hospital.
Can you imagine Joker in like the fucking welfare line?
Harley, get in front. Ask for 2 blocks of government cheese.
We got 2 trips. I'm gonna come in here with paint on and paint off.
Yo, what if Two-Face came in forwards and backwards?
He come in sideways?
Right.
Why are you walking sideways? Oh, Harvey. It's good to see. Yeah, man, I'm falling on hard times. And then he come walking in this other sideways. Boy, you ugly.
We can see you need some assistance. We're here to help. Man, you see that dude's face? Lord have mercy.
I'm the sideways man, the sideways man, the sideways man.
What about Clayface? That dude could literally mold himself to 100 different forms, man. That dude come in, hey.
That man at the soup line, he taking everybody's soup. Turn it to 300 people. Yeah, he could be the president if he wanted
Please, sir, can I have some more? You look familiar. You're the same shade of brown as the last 17 people that was in the line. You're 6'8" and the last one was 3'2", but
You got a brother that lives around here too?
No.
Like, damn, how many siblings you got? Why y'all
notice-
keep showing up?
It's crazy. I just now noticed that half of Batman's rogue gallery, half them cats are in freaking in the government. Hell, the Penguin was mayor, governor?
I can't remember.
Harvey Dent was the district attorney?
Yeah.
this is true.
I mean, half these cats are like in some kind of political power.
Well, I was about to say a lot of them are influential people. So yeah.
Except for Joker. He's just a psychopath. Nope. I mean, the dude just I don't
You're
know.
right. He just a random villain, honestly.
Random. And
Yes.
you got Toy Maker. He's a toy man,
Toy millionaire, whatever you want to call
Yeah.
it. So yeah. But yeah, heard that on TikTok and I was rolling.
Well,
I was like, that makes so much sense.
That leads me to the point of what Peacemaker said about Batman. Because of the neighbor that kept being like, Batman do this and do that and do this. And Peacemaker's like, well, if Batman would have killed everybody, don't you think that he would
there wouldn't be as many people.
He has killed more people indirectly.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Mm-hmm.
Killed more people indirectly, and that shut that man up.
Shut that man up
Because he
quick.
keeps locking them up for him to escape and get out and do the same thing over and over and over
Yeah,
again.
exactly. He's killed more people. I was like, whoa.
And
I
this
was
is
like-
facts.
I was like, damn, that's some hardcore facts.
But
Can't deny it.
then again, it's like Batman probably owns the camera company that records what he's doing for us to see. Because I don't know about you, but them batarangs, they look sharp. Like, and there's a lot of people that get hit by those. They're like, oh, but then the camera pans to the left and Batman's like, yes, he's not dead. And then, you roll on to the next one. It just seems real convenient. Just saying.
They're not dead.
He owns Acme Film Company.
No,
They messed
stop. Oh my God.
If the shoe fits, I mean,
Well, you trying to tell me Bruce Wayne providing Wile E. Coyote with his gear.
Wayne
But the camera
Enterprises,
gear too,
bro.
that's why it catches him. That's what be filming him. That's what be filming him all the time.
Yo,
That's why the cartoon Acme Film Company.
Acme is the stuff that Lucas Fox was like, nah, it's not good enough for Batman. We'll send it down to that crazy coyote. He could use it. Atomic bomb, I'll take it.
Acme's all the failed shit that Batman tried to use and didn't work.
Yo, the spring shoes? That was definitely first gen Batman. Yo, Adam West has some spring shoes. Wile E. Coyote has some spring shoes. I'm telling you, I've seen it.
I mean, Wile E. Coyote did have like a Flash suit with the speed boots.
I'm pretty sure I seen
Bruce
Adam
Wayne was
West.
like, you know what? Prototype didn't work.
Didn't Coyote have a suit that he tried to fly with?
Yes,
Wasn't it
he
a
did.
bat suit?
He did.
Had the Aerodactyl wing structure. Yeah.
Did we just really piece together Batman and Wile E. Coyote?
It's a Wayne subsidiary. That's what it is.
I was about to say,
I
first
thought it
it
was
said Tony
Tony
Stark.
Stark.
It is. It's actually Wayne's. We were wrong at first.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
I mean, it is WB.
That's what I was going to say.
It's
Both of them
WB.
Warner Brothers, right?
Oh, shit.
We done pieced
Sorry,
it together.
we was wrong the first time. We said it was Tony Stark's subsidiary.
It is a Wayne
Wayne's
Enterprise. Lucius Fox is literally back here just being like, you know what?
That makes more sense.
Because that's where the you remember the episode of Wile E. Coyote where he had the vitamins that made him run fast? Those were for Batman at first.
Because Iron Man doesn't need that.
No, we don't. And see, he probably took some blood from Flash, mixed them up, chemically put them in there. Boom, Flash speed pills.
Flash steroids.
It makes total sense.
This makes so much sense.
Matter of fact, I bet you Wiley has the Batman card. Bruce Wayne Flash. Charge it. He has the Batman card.
That belt went to Wiley. They was like, nah, that one we don't need for anything anymore, ever again. Just send it down to Acme. Wiley was like, yo,
Clutch.
black card? I'll take it.
Yo, I'm about to charge the shit out of this. Can you imagine him looking at it like, yeah, it's that same coyote that just keeps purchasing stuff. It's all the bad shit. Hold on. What? Acme is the Wish.
It's the wish of Wayne Industries. That's where they send all their stuff.
You don't know what you gonna get.
Right? You see it.
Poshmark?
You see it and be like, oh, that looks good. I'm going to get that.
That's why it don't never work right.
It's not what I ordered.
That's the exact reason why it don't never work right.
Kirkland brand Meeseeks.
I ordered rocket boots. These are hydro boots. I don't understand.
The rocket skates he couldn't get stable on. That just took off on.
the electromagnet that never worked. Just always polar opposites.
Oh my gosh, bro. I am dead. I'm in tears. Oh, that's funny. We had just come to a revolution.
It makes so much sense.
It does.
So much sense.
It really does. Like if Wile E. Coyote's in the next Justice League movie somewhere on a poster, I mean, we know then. Like he's on there. He's the Acme poster boy. He's
Number
like,
one customer.
come and shop at Acme now,
Look, I'm just saying.
and you can catch you a runner.
I might
on
have
the road.
I might have seen a Batman and I might have seen a Wile E. Coyote in that Space Jam movie. I'm just saying. They was there together. I seen them. It was in the same crowd.
You did.
Just saying. But anywho, this Peacemaker.
Back to Peacemaker.
Let's go into some of these these crazy twists in this show.
I'm excited about this part.
So throughout Peacemaker, basically, you got Myrn that has come up with this task force to basically go after these things called the butterflies. That's ultimately what's going on.
Which you think the Butterflies is just an organization.
Yes,
that they're
like you
fighting
really
against.
don't know what the hell a butterfly is, why they're called butterflies, until Peacemaker kills Senator Goff. Did he kill him? No, he did kill him. He did kill him. Okay.
Right.
He kills Senator Goff, and lo and behold, a literal butterfly flies out of
An alien
mouth or out of his
butterfly.
face because he blew his face off.
he blew his face off, and flies out of his face, and you're like, oh, and it's like everybody. Even I'm watching the shit. I'm like, oh,
Because-
Was it like, oh, was you was like, what the fuck?
no, I was like, that's why they're called.
No, because so go back to when they were outside the senator's house, and as soon as the family gets out of the view of everybody else, their whole demeanor changes.
Oh,
And they're
yeah.
like, "What's up with this
yeah.
behavior?"
Yeah,
and they
it's
don't
like
know
they
what's
was
going on.
Yeah, it was like they was playful outside, but as soon as they closed the door, they like turned like robotic almost.
Right,
That, and then they was eating, and the thing
The
came out
honey,
of their mouth.
right.
Yeah, that long tongue. I was like,
Yeah.
So these, so you see Goff as this butterfly, and they capture Goff, right?
Well, you think that he killed him because
Yeah, he
they
told
asked
the
him what
teammates,
happened
yeah.
to Goff.
Right.
he said he
Peacemaker's
shot him
like,
and
I
blew
shot
him.
him and blew him to pieces. Next thing you know, you see the butterfly in a jar, and Peacemaker's feeding him.
So Peacemaker at this point knows that the butterflies are some type of alien organism that are inhabiting humans, but he doesn't know to what scale and for why. Because without a human host, the butterflies cannot interact with us. So he's trying to find a solution. He's like feeding it the little honey goo stuff that they got, trying to figure out that. Mern is like, yo, we need to figure out the source. If we can figure out the source, we can start figuring out what's going on. Then some interesting things happen.
Yeah. Well, did you find out? Because you always wonder, like, how does Mern know so much about the butterflies?
And like how they got on his radar to begin
Exactly. When nobody else knew about
with.
it.
Yeah, when nobody else knew about it.
Then-
Especially considering that throughout the series, Mern's backstory is of a mercenary, of a
very
ruthless
violent.
mercenary.
He's not somebody to be trifled with.
No.
Yeah.
Like he did some really crazy
gory stuff.
Yeah.
When my
crazy.
man said, I'm feeling chilly now. Are you really? No, I just wanted to share that. I felt like it was appropriate time. He was sharing his feelings.
You've never shared an emotional feeling? No.
Nah.
But yeah, lo and behold, end of one episode, boom, big reveal.
So we have a series of helmets at this point. And one of the helmets, because we're forgetting a part when they went into the factory.
Hold up. That didn't happen yet. I know you're talking about the X-ray helmet, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
no,
that didn't happen yet.
That's not how Mern got revealed. You remember at the end of the episode, he had poured himself some of the honey, and a tongue came out of his mouth.
That's
Then
right.
Boom, you find out Mern is a fucking butterfly.
Mern is a butterfly.
But you see too, because up until you see him like eat from the bowl, there's been these strange sequences of Mern just taking phone calls and interacting with people while he's sitting in his apartment. And it's weird. He's just existing there.
Yeah.
And you don't know why.
Yeah, the way he was sitting on the couch definitely led you to believe like,
What's up
Why are
with
you
this
sitting
dude?
He was
So-
just watching that TV, and you're like,
but it was like the way he was sitting because most people kind of like chill, relax when you. But he was like,
Right. So you knew
And go-
something was up, but then the big reveal.
yeah.
So then we get into the mission, right? The mission is to go and figure out the source
right.
or the facility that's shipping the source.
Well, yeah, no. At first, it was figure out where the source is coming from, and then they figured out that this actually it was Adebayo.
Adebayo.
She figured out that there was
A company
that everybody that was a butterfly was connected to, and that's where they were getting the shipment of the honey that they eat to survive.
So Peacemaker at this point had stolen a bunch of helmets from the White Dragon's lair, I guess. So all these helmets have different purposes, and he's explaining the purposes or whatever. But
Well, actually, he stole them, but he didn't know his dad was in prison at this point.
yes, that's right.
human torpedo.
So he's like, yeah, X-ray helmet. So all you have to do for these helmets, this is important for a later part in the story.
Oh, God,
but
Liz.
all you have to do for these helmets is say activate, and it'll do the function.
Whatever the power is.
Right. So Vigilante is real excited because he wants to use this chainsaw, and they will not let him use this chainsaw. Like, his heart was broken. He was like really upset. I don't even know why there was a chainsaw there in all actuality. Like, you have a moving truck full of weapons. Who thinks to throw in a chainsaw? I don't know. But
It probably was Vigilante. Vigilante probably bought the chainsaw.
He
with
probably
him.
did. He was like, I'm going to kill somebody with this
he
chainsaw.
really was excited too. So the mission is go in, figure out what's going on. Play it cool. Follow my lead. Everybody goes in. Hey, how's it going? Kablamity! Yo.
Peacemaker blew that lady's face off so quick.
Came in hard with the shotgun. Like, and the reason he came in so hard because he has a helmet on that has X-ray vision. That's the helmet's power. So he saw that there was a butterfly in the woman's head, and pow,
And
took
he
one out.
She was like, hey, man, may I help you? She was just an old little instant lady. Then you just face blown off. Bam! Like, what just happened?
Brains everywhere. And the bio's like, he's like, I am playing it cool.
He's in there, and then he just goes through, starts wrecking. And then Adebayo would be shooting 2 shots after.
After they're dead, she's like, pow, pow.
Stop shooting that little motherfucker.
I was just about to say that. That's what I thought about. I'm glad we all went there. Stop it! Stop it!
Still one of the funniest scenes ever. That will forever be one of the funniest scenes in the world.
Stop shooting.
What are you doing?
He said, stop it! Stop it!
Yo, quit shooting that little motherfucker!
But basically, yeah, he was just going through wrecking people. Adebayo shooting 2 shots after him. He's like,
You don't
they're
have
already
to shoot them
dead.
after I'm dead. After they're dead, you don't have to shoot them. After
I mean, they come through there, then, oh my God, they get to the end.
Yo, but Harcourt and Vigilante, they don't have no X-ray vision. Yo, they're in their stealth mode, trying to figure out what's going on. And Vigilante, he gets seen. He just gets seen, right? Yo,
they go past a room where they're processing the goo.
The hardcore got seen.
Was it hardcore?
She stuck her head up and was looking, and then they seen her, and she was like, "Oh shit, we've been made."
Oh yeah, because when the guy on the balcony looks down and sees it, and all of a sudden you just because they don't really talk, they just scream,
right?
And it's like a siren to attack, like craziest thing. But they get seen, they get chased into an office, and when they get into the office, they are met with a gorilla that is taken over by a butterfly.
Dude,
Now we've skipped a slightly important part. If your body has been taken over by a butterfly, you gain superhuman strength. Like, what was the analogy
like
they
3
used?
times or 10 times.
It was like
the strength.
the strength of a chimpanzee or an ape. What was it?
Yeah, 4 times the strength, the same as a chimpanzee.
Right.
The slideshows.
Yeah.
The PowerPoint.
Fire!
Fucking dye beard.
The PowerPoint. Oh, that PowerPoint was so funny.
So if you've got a literal gorilla that's taken over by a butterfly, this mofo is strong.
Strong. Even though, dude, when they showed the gorilla, for some reason, I thought it was Gorilla Grodd.
I did too.
Really?
No lie. I thought they had gotten Grodd because
Boy, I got excited.
The way you kind of get the idea that there's something in the office that is a problem is that one of the butterflies that get caught says that they're in the office with our angel or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Something along those lines, like our protector. So you automatically know it's something menacing. But when you go in there and it's it's a gorilla. I thought it was Grodd.
Well, I thought it was
Grodd had like joined the team.
Yo, I was like, yo, we got Grodd?
Right.
Yo, I was freaking out, bro.
Especially when it talked.
Exactly.
That's
what
the one that
screwed
got me.
up.
I was like, oh shit, we got Grodd.
Y'all
Yo.
been watching too much Marvel. I thought DC was coming through or something like that. Y'all was
Dude, I really did. I was like, he's talking, he's strong. I was like, oh my God, we got Grodd. Nope.
Nah, it was just
Just a regular ass gorilla.
I think
with the
DC's
butterfly.
coming through it like that.
Well, he was trashing
he would have won too.
everybody.
Yeah, because Peacemaker and Adebayo came in late, and they was still getting washed. Like, they didn't have nothing for this man. And then,
Motherfucker said, I got a grenade. Boy, that's a whole warhead.
he said a normal grenade, no, that only blows up like 2 people. What's that blow up? I don't know. I invented it this morning. You did what?
He done blew a hole in the whole facility.
Like that
Tiberius like, hello?
that explosion probably should have killed them too. But what was funny to me is when she got up, it was like, you could have told me to run. I didn't think I need to tell you to run from a bomb. And I was sitting here like, I'm still pissed, but you right, facts.
Got a point.
I probably
True.
I probably would have ran just because it was a bomb. But
Meanwhile, Diebeard's outside in the truck, like whole facility's got a hole blown in it from this bomb that
And he-
Peacemaker made, and he's like,
he's just freaking out, like, I don't know what to do.
right, lost communication with everybody. He's like, I don't know, where's everybody at? This gorilla is just tearing people up in here. Nothing they can do.
They went in there, boy. He was trashing people. To here
And
comes.
and taking shots because they were shooting at the gorilla.
Oh, he was getting
but he
shot.
was just it's boom, boom.
and then here comes Economos
Boy,
with the chainsaw.
Like if any of y'all have ever played Gears of War and caught a chainsaw animation,
That's exactly.
this is exactly what happened.
Chainsaw the whole gorilla. I was like, oh shit. I was like, okay, that was gory.
and Vigilante was so mad. He was like, yo, he could have passed me the chainsaw, and I could have been like, I got him, guys.
Again, HBO, James Gunn not caring. All the Harambe lovers, they didn't care. They was like, we about to kill this gorilla with a chainsaw and just straight Gears of War this man.
Right.
Very much like F you, Peter.
Yeah, like that was like, fuck Peter. We're killing butterflies and gorillas in this beast. They just really stepped out of they really just
No
like,
holes barred.
Oh yeah.
So-
Cancel culture gonna be coming through hard.
It's a job well
season
done.
2.
They listen to music on the way back. They partying, man. Everybody's going to have a good time.
Yeah, good feeling moment.
Right, but Adebayo's got something going on. She got to run back to the office, you know. She sees the x-ray helmet. She's like, yo, let me see what's up. Activate x-ray. And she's looking around. She's like, yo, Mern, this is trippy. And then she sees Mern as a butterfly. And Mern freaks the fuck out.
Does the whole scream thing too.
Right. And I thought she was done for.
I thought
I
she
did
was
too.
dead.
I thought she was dead.
Yeah. Could have swore. I'd have bet on that. But it turns out Mern's the traitor of the butterflies. I couldn't believe it. This dude's on our side. He said, no, this is wrong. You should have the choice. I will help you.
Dude, I don't know why, but like you mentioned before, you briefly mentioned it, but when Peacekeeper was in the apartment taking shit, he took a little device. Come to find out, it was the butterfly spaceship.
Oh, yeah.
The first thing I thought when I seen the little space, I was like, damn, that's a little spaceship? Second thing I thought was the little guy that was inside the head in Men in Black.
Yeah.
You right though.
Automatically, I was like, yo, is these the same folks?
You right though. Yeah.
He's like, Orion's belt.
I am mad you remembered that so well. It was exactly.
Yo.
You went back and watched that movie just to.
I did not. It's just one of those scenes that just sticks out.
Smacks like that.
He's like,
Oh, no.
oh god. Oh.
Oh, such a good movie.
But it just reminded me of this little B shit that dude, like he was just in the head. I was like, oh, this is like some Men in Black shit all over.
I mean,
again.
what's crazy is that after Adebayo is actually the third person to find out that Mern is a butterfly.
Yeah.
Oh,
apparently
but wait.
everybody knows.
So this is after she went back to Peacemaker's house, right? because she went back after that mission and was hanging out there
and planted the
diary.
Yeah.
the diary.
So, and that's some secret thing going on with Amanda Waller. Like, she wants that done.
Yeah.
And Adebayo has this like moral conflict with her where she's trying to figure out if she should be loyal to her mother or loyal to the team. And so far, she's been picking her mom. Like, she's pulling strings. Because there were a couple times I was questioning her loyalty. I was like, dang, I want to root for you. I like you as a character, but you keep really adding flames to the fire. Like, she throwing the smoke on.
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, Adebayo's character, I loved her, but I was like, yo, whose side is she really on?
Right.
I mean, having Amanda Waller as your mom, like, phew, that's intense. If nobody don't know, Amanda Waller
Ain't no joke.
she don't care. Like, she really, it's like, if it's not for the job, she don't care.
Like Amanda Waller in the DC universe, it probably goes like Dark Side, Amanda Waller, Lex Luthor.
Hey, the fucked thing is, I cannot argue with that.
Dang, that's crazy.
No,
Amanda Waller is
she
dangerous.
Ruthless. If you was to give her some kind of powers,
Any kind of power. Lord forbid she ever gets some type of like telepathic powers.
oh Lord,
All I
Was
know
she-
is she
Jesus.
was a problem in that Batman Telltale series game. Like, when she came in, I
she's
was
a
like,
problem in everything she's
I'm like,
in.
would you get out of my
Everything
groove?
she's a part of, she's a problem.
She's just pulling strings. She's not even doing it herself. She's that powerful.
Because I would tell you, like, there is a episode, I can't remember if it's Justice League or what, but there's an episode where Batman Beyond, Terry McGinnis, where he finds out his origin, and you find out it was all orchestrated by Amanda Waller,
Oh shit! Yeah, you're right.
and you sit there was like, thinks of this. Like, who says we need to clone Batman, get it done, and figures out a legit
Because the
way to get
world
it done?
needs Bruce Wayne.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, she figured out a legit way to get it done that made absolute sense.
And was sitting here 90 years old, still over here, like, yeah.
Still pulling strings.
I'm
find
a
that out
boss.
in Batman Beyond.
Yeah. No, it was.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it was one of the newer series. Like, when the later episodes, it was like after he done like met like the new Justice League and shit like that, and he was part of them. It was like way later on.
Yo, that was when Old Man Static was in it? Or is that something else?
That's so yeah he
I think that was it.
Or was that?
he was in that.
Old Man Static Shock is in Batman Beyond.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if I'm not
Yo,
mistaken. Yeah,
I don't remember.
And he is strong.
Yo.
yeah. Old Man Static is.
He is strong.
Yeah, Old Man Static's for real.
When are we
for real.
going to get a Static movie? That's what I need to
Boy,
see.
they need to hurry up and come out with that. Yeah, Old Man Static is. Yo, go back and watch Batman Beyond.
Yeah, and see that's one of the ones that I've been watching on HBO Max.
Ah,
I've been watching it, but I said I gotta get to the end. There.
season 3. Yeah, because he ends up joining the new Justice League with Hawkgirl and Green Lantern, Jon Stewart's son. And you don't remember them episodes?
No, I remember that. I'm
Remember
trying to remember
Superman
who I
comes
was
back?
in it. I was trying to remember who I was in the
Superman's
Justice
still
League.
there, stronger as hell.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's for real, for real.
I said,
And Amanda Waller's like, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember that episode.
Yeah, Old Man Static, that dude, boy.
Yo, yeah, Old Man Static is for real, for real. But in Peacemaker, like, we're getting to the later, during the later, like, you find out Mern's a butterfly. Amanda Waller's secret thing that she's trying to frame Peacemaker by planting this
diary
diary in
basically,
his place.
The cops
it basically connects
now-
him to all the stuff that's happened with the butterflies.
Yeah, so
The cops are forced to release White Dragon because the evidence changes, and now he's out. You've got all this butterfly stuff going on, and you've now figured out that the butterflies are a large population.
very large.
Wait, not only that, because what part did they? You actually find out it's a large population after he killed the first butterfly.
Yeah, in episode 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when the monitor comes up and
Yeah.
shows the. But what's crazy, at least the way I was looking at it, what's crazy about that is that on the screen that was showing the suspected butterflies that are inhabiting people. So later on in the series, you see, well, actually, we'll get there in a minute. After White Dragon gets out.
Well, I was gonna say first off, when they blew up when they went and killed the gorilla, or whatever, they found out that it is something called the cow, right? Ain't that
The cow
it's a cow
produces
that
the food
produces-
source.
Yeah.
the cow produces the food source. So the butterflies are simply surviving off of something called the cow. But you have no freaking clue what it is.
But at this point, Peacemaker has Goff, and they're trying to escape because now that the data's out, they're after Peacemaker. Vigilante just happens to be there. Cops roll up. They're trying to get out. Mern's like, damn it, you guys had one job again. How did y'all let him do this? Anywho, so...
And trying hard to call him, too. It was like, call. Like, he's not answering the phone. He's not answering the phone.
Call Vigilante.
Calls Vigilante. And Vigilante still trying to play like he's not Vigilante.
he's like,
who's this Adrian? I was like, I don't know who Vigilante. But like, you know, Mern is talking to you. Why would you think that he doesn't know that you're Vigilante at this point?
But it's go time. Like, place is surrounded. They got to get out of there. They got Goff in a little mason jar. Vigilante's taping him to him, so
to his body.
He got both his hands free, so they're trying to sneakily get away. They see Lady Cop. Lady Cop spots him. Vigilante falls out the damn tree, smashes the bottle. Goddamn, Goff flies into the Lady Cop, takes her over. We're like, oh shit, it's time to go.
Which, side note, whenever the butterflies take over somebody, that basically kills them.
And it's a very violent way they take them over.
I didn't think it was going to be that violent.
It was
seeing her get taken over. I was like, ooh, that's
the first time we've seen it.
Yeah,
Right.
but that's what I'm saying. Like seeing it was like, ooh, God.
Yeah, just basically just
It's
burrows
very-
into their brain and just
It's very gruesome.
it's
Yeah, it was interesting to see.
It was.
But now these two are trying to escape. And there's a particular individual that Mern's been in contact with that has taken over the police department to try and protect what's going on.
Yeah.
So this man meets them in the woods, just starts killing members of the own police force. And he's like, don't worry about this. There's a car out on the road for you. I'll clean this up. Kaplow. Kaplow. They were like, okay, we're leaving. Should we ask this guy? Nope. He said to go, so we're leaving. So they just bounced. Now it's time to figure out what's going on. But it's pretty much too late.
Yeah.
Mern knows that the butterflies are after him at this point because the butterflies are they've inhabited the entire police force at this point.
Well, hold on. Before we get to that, because that's what I wanted to talk about. When you first see like how many butterflies there are on the planet, all across the world, you're like, okay, these are people that inhabit it. Then the lady cop that gets the butterfly burrowed into her, she makes a call to other butterflies, and it's like a crew of them mugs show up. Fleet of the mugs show up in an open field.
Convoy.
Then they basically swarm the police department and take over every single body.
Yo, the scene
in that thing.
The scene where she's walking into the police department and all the butterflies are around her reminded me, and this is a very James Gunn scene because we saw it with Harley Quinn with the flowers behind her in Suicide Squad. Yo, I don't care how many times I see that imagery. It always works when you have the right subject matter.
Right.
And it just worked in this scene.
Yeah. That's what I said. James Gunn's a new genius.
But yeah, seeing them take over the police department like that.
Oh Lord, I mean,
Every
I was like,
single
boy, they got a
person.
whole army.
And the first thing they did was go on TV and was like, yo, Peacemaker, we after you. If you see him, call us.
We found this diary.
It says he's crazy. We need to get him.
Yeah.
So the mission now, Mern is gone. Harcourt's like, I don't want to have to deal with this dye beard. It's like, leave me alone about my beard. So
Hold up. When did they? Because Okay, so yeah, after they had took over the police department, Mern is basically going into panic mode because when the butterflies take over somebody, they also get their memories. So at this point, because they've taken over the inside man that Mern was with, that's in the police department, now they know where to come find Mern at. So he's trying to gather up everybody like, yo, we got to go.
So we're basically at the end of the road here. Like Mern knows his time is.
Although we've gone
To the end of the road,
and I can't let you go.
So
No, 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 no.
Mern is up here holding up Clint Eastwood style in the hotel room. He's like, y'all get it done. All right, I'm sorry, I failed. But y'all can still do this. I believe in you. Cops bust in. Mern's like Mern over here capping.
I say Mern capped a good like 4 or 5 of them before they were able to get to him.
They rushed him. And then they shot his face. And then Mern the butterfly tried to escape his face and they crushed him. I was like, dang, you only got to crush Mern like that.
Bro,
Which
when
at the
old
same
girl
time,
came in,
well, y'all know she didn't know that was Mern. She didn't know that was a butterfly. Because you remember when she came in, she was like, how did you know about the cow?
oh yeah.
But that was the crazy part to me. It was like she didn't know who he was until
Well, apparently
it came out of his mouth.
Mern was a high-ranking officer
Yeah, he was a warrior.
or a warrior.
Like even the other butterflies was like, you killed him. Like you shouldn't have killed him. But
Yo, like I was like, oh shit, he was a pretty important character to the butterfly race. And man, when she went in there because Hardcore and Adebayo was sitting outside and they came in, seen Mern die, seen the butterfly, and he touched her finger. Oh boy, that shit kind of got me. But I was like, oh
yeah, that was a touching moment.
Yo,
it was a touching moment.
we got to get into the meat and potatoes of this thing now. So we on the final mission. The mission is find and destroy the cow.
Final countdown.
Because at this point, hold up, there is one other thing we got to kind of circle back to. At this point, Vigilante, Peacemaker, and Economist, ain't that his name? How you say his name?
Economist.
Economos. They're on the way to the farm
Oh, yeah.
by themselves. So they've separated from the rest of the group. And they're on the way. And at this point also, the dad,
White Dragon's
White
like,
Dragon
has decided that he's going to kill.
yeah. At this point, he's gotten out of prison. He thinks Vigilante was sitting in there to kill him by his son. So he's gonna go kill his son. And
Yo, that
he got a group of Ku Klux Klan members to roll with him.
All white devil hoods and everything. Boy, I'm
Wet-
like, I said the imagery, bro.
Yo,
I will
that
say,
White Dragon suit was fired. That
Dude.
thing was so OP.
If he wouldn't have been fucking 90, yo, he would have been a problem.
yeah.
I mean, he came
The
in.
thrust punch.
I'm glad he died, but yeah,
Yo, when he fucking shoulder butted the whole car over,
Right.
and then to open up the door, then it was like, yo, I should have done this a long time ago, and shot those things out of his arms. Boy, he disintegrated the whole door. Boy, he was
whole
trying,
other side of the truck.
bro.
Yeah.
He was on one mission.
When I knew this mug needed to die was when Peacemaker got him down and this man used the thrusters on the suit to stand back up instantly. I was like, yo, no, you need to go on somewhere with that. Like, that's too much.
But again, Vigilante came in clutch. Because at the first time Vigilante saw the suit, he was like, you know that suit has a flaw in it. Or something to that
Weak
effect.
spots in the armor.
Yeah, weak spot in the armor. And then right before White Dragon is about to kill Peacemaker, Vigilante shows up, stabs him in the weak spot in the armor, basically disables the whole suit.
Hold up. But the funniest quote in the whole show, I swear to God, because Vigilante, when they first come in, Vigilante comes in and he throws a grenade and was like trying to save Peacemaker and then blows him and freaking White Dragon up and blah, blah, blah. And then they start chasing him through the woods. Peacemaker gets attacked by a raccoon because he puts his helmet on because they're tracking his helmet. But Peacemaker, Vigilante finds a car that one of the dumbasses left, gets in the car, finds them, boom, they're going off. Apparently, he saved all of Peacemaker's helmets. All of them got tracking devices. He was like, oh shit. So they stop. He gets out. Vigilante's like, I gotta go take a piss. Here comes White Dragon and them. Economos is crawling towards the woods.
Military crawl.
Vigilante's peeing, but he's got his pants all the way down to his ankles. Economos is like, why is your pants down to your ankles? He's like, I don't like when pants touch my butt when I'm peeing.
he said, I can't pee with things touching my butt cheeks. And I was like, what is wrong with you, bro? Something is seriously
This man
wrong
a
with you.
cold-blooded killer
I was dying,
with
bro.
pants around his ankle in the middle of the
I
woods.
mean, who comes up with this shit? I said Vigilante is something else, bro. I swear Vigilante needs his own show. I swear. They need to do this. They need to continue this forever.
Yeah.
But man, when he finally killed White Dragon, though.
Oh, yeah. Almost shed a tear. I was like, good for you. He needed to die.
It's like, good job.
Well,
Right.
Well, nobody. Well, we didn't talk about it, but you come to find out, like Peacemaker's past is pretty dark.
Not pretty, very dark.
Yeah,
Very
because
dark.
he had a younger brother. Well, he had an older brother, and he ended up killing him in a pit fight that his
set
dad
up by his dad.
put on and was betting money on.
Mm-hmm.
Ends up killing his own brother, and his dad blames his brother.
And we're not talking about like what you would think, like boxing gloves and help. No, they were bare knuckle brawling in a pit in their trailer trash neighborhood
With mullets and
for-
everything.
for money.
No, not a
his two
sleeve
kids.
on a shirt in sight.
No. No sleeves, hardcore mullets, white trash, got they straight out the redneck trailer park row.
With two kids fighting in
A pit.
a pit. And John Peacemaker accidentally kills his older brother because
Chris
he punched-
Smith.
Was it Chris?
That's
Chris
his
Smith?
name, Chris Smith.
So kills Chris.
No, Chris is Peacemaker.
Oh,
His brother
my
was
bad.
Keith.
Yeah, that's who it was, Keith. But kills him by accident because he punches him out. I guess he bumped his head or hit his head too hard or something like that. Basically goes into like a seizure, foaming at the mouth, all that stuff, and dies. And now the dad basically blames Peacemaker for that. Like hates his guts. Which I want to say, I understand Peacemaker for whatever reason has these daddy issues where he seeks approval from this mug. But I would have gave up on that mug a long time ago.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Oh, easy. Easy.
I was like, nah. Because I was like, bro, you need to die once he got out of jail. I was like, you just need to die.
Well, it was just so
You-
satisfying seeing Peacemaker kill him.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So satisfying. Then the finale.
Yo, so, man, Eagly has been coming in mad clutch in all of these
All
fight sequences so
series.
far.
The whole series.
The fight in the street with White Dragon, when they were in the woods, Eagly clutch. Yo, Eagly has been top tier the entire series.
Oh, bro.
So they in the woods. The plan is we need to get the the Sonic Boom helmet to the barn. He's like, yo, Eagly can do this. You're going to trust the eagle? Oh, Eagly's not a normal eagle. He's got it. No, Eagly, stop pecking at the helmet. Take the helmet to the barn. Eagle. All right, I got this. Eagly's like, yeah, I got this. Flies off. Everybody's like, he's going to do it.
Because he's going towards the barn.
He's going straight at the
He's
barn.
going straight at the barn. You think he's going to do it, then
Flies-
right when he gets to the barn,
Flies over the barn,
veers off to the right.
lifts lazily to the left,
What's
and then decide or to the right. My bad.
Oh, you good.
Then just drops in the middle of the woods. They need that helmet. That helmet is key to success to the mission.
And lets out a big call after he did it to like he didn't succeed. Call. And then it was like, oh, let's go find his helmet. Oh, something we forgot to mention. So they find out what this cow is that is not what you would think a cow would be. What they figure out is that this thing is massive. And
it's huge.
Under this barn.
It's the queen from the planet Wormulon from Futurama.
That thing looks like that mug off Bug's Life that when he the dude that turns into the butterfly at the end.
The caterpillar.
The caterpillar. I'm a beautiful butterfly. Yo, that's exactly what that thing with one tooth. Big, long, sharp
Triangle tooth.
And it's huge.
Yo, it looked like the baby from the dinosaur show.
Not the baby.
It did, didn't it? Yo, but this cow is a problem, and they need to stop it. And the butterflies now are in action mode. They're like, yo, we got a teleporter. We're going to teleport it to a whole different farm, like far away from here. They'll never be able to catch us. So you got everybody on the job. They need this helmet in the woods. They're searching, trying to figure it out. And now we're realizing that Peacemaker is having some feelings about his father because he sees the apparition of his father. And he's having a full-blown conversation with this man in the middle of the woods. So much so that he, it was like a poison dart or something?
Dart.
He did a blow dart.
Blow dart at the father. The father dies right in front of Peacemaker. And
again. Dies again.
And at that moment, Harcourt comes around the corner. And there's no one there. And she's like, what are you doing, Chris? What are you talking about? And then she's like, wait a minute. And the helmet's there. So the mission's back on. These dudes have the plan. So the plan now is Economos now has to dress as somebody that Peacemaker kills instantly, takes his clothes, and he's going to go in undercover to plant the helmet inside the barn so they can get this done. This has been the ugliest secret mission I've ever seen in my life. This man was not cool as a cucumber. He was the most nervous.
I'm not gonna lie, I wouldn't have been either. After you've seen what they've been able to do, and there's a army of them at
He's
this barn.
tripping. This man is tripping.
There was one other thing when they gave Economos the clothes, and they were explaining where they got them from and why they were wet. He was like, well, what nobody really tells you that whenever you kill somebody, everybody shits a little. So we had to watch the clothes. I was like,
I got to wear somebody's diarrhea pants. We didn't specifically say it was diarrhea, but was it though?
yeah, yes. It was diarrhea. But anyways, so Economos has to walk into this barn, and he is sweating bullets and almost gets caught, which the way he got by was kind of stupid to me. Because somebody grabbed him and was like, where are you going? He said, I'm going into the barn. And he said, why? And the guy, and all Economos said was, because of this bag.
All right, well, this checks out, Johnson.
Yeah.
Continue, we'll do
right,
your
go
butterfly
ahead.
business.
Man's on PC. Pete Johnson.
Goes into the barn, instantly throws up. I would have threw up too. I was like, I couldn't have done it.
So he's supposed to go as deep as he can possibly go to put the helmet. So he's going down these steps. Hurry up.
Time is of the essence. Weird.
Right. So he's going, he finally gets to near the bottom-ish, and he sees the cow and instantly forgets the mission. He's like, F this, I'm out. I don't get paid enough for this. Like, I'm out. So he's running, gets caught a second time.
By the same person.
The same person. So now he has to explain his sad diebeardness because Butterfly also cows him out. He's like, hey, why does the human do that
why is
with the
human,
facial hair?
It was like, why is the human you're inhabiting do his facial hair like that, do his face like that?
Right. Because I was never popular in school and I thought it would make me look younger, and I was
never had a girlfriend.
Never had a girlfriend. This is all on the radio. Peacemaker's like, oh shit. Damn, I really should have given this guy a break. Damn.
Because something about the movie, he torments him. He torments him the whole show about his dyed beard.
The whole show. So then the butterfly's like, all right, that checks out, Johnson. And then lets him go again. So at that moment, he's walking back, and some random dude's like, hey, that dude put this bag in here.
And it has this helmet in it.
And they're like, Adebayo, do it now. And she's like, oh, I dropped the walkie.
Dude, when she
dropped it, I was like,
I almost threw my remote at the TV.
I literally face palmed. I literally slapped my forehead.
Dude,
when she did that. I was like,
I wanted to throw my remote at the TV. That shit pissed me off so bad.
I heard Mern cussing them names from beyond the grave, bro.
You had one job.
God dang it, Adebayo, you too? Like, damn it.
You
Get
had
your shit
one
together.
job.
She's like going through the leaves trying to find the walkie-talkie. I was like, dang, you just digging it deeper. So finally, and Diebeer's getting caught. Like, the butterflies have him at this point.
Real quick. He got caught real quick.
Real quick. He was about to die. Activate sonic boom. Kablamity. That shit blows up the butterfly. So I'm like, no, the cow. And they instantly forget about Diebeer. And he's like, thank God, and starts running back towards everybody else. But Harcourt and Vigilante and Peacemaker and this intro music that comes in so hard, they went in. This man had a shield that he hadn't possessed the entire show. But that shield, bruh.
That man came in Captain America style,
Captain America. Yo, when he threw the shield and shot the shield so it would bounce off of the bullet and kill the other. Yo, that was hard.
Man was putting in work. All of them was putting in work because Harcourt and Vigilante. Boy, I will say, Vigilante got on my nerves because some of the stuff he was doing, I was like, bruh, shut the
Yeah.
hell up. But Vigilante came in clutch a few times.
When it came time,
that man was a monster.
You needed that man around.
But I'm going to tell you the surprise because at some point, Peacemaker goes down to get to where the cow is. So it's just Vigilante and Harcourt fighting. And basically both of them get hurt to the point where they need help. So Adebayo steps up. And Adebayo comes in, busting heads like she's been doing this.
Dual wielding pistols?
Like she's been doing this a whole life.
Took me off guard, bro.
Right?
But tell me how Economos, this dude has planted the bomb, defeated Judo Master. He's got a...
Kind of... Oh, no, not twice. Okay, yeah. He defeated Judo Master once.
Yeah, he saved the day with somebody else, too. The gorilla with the chainsaw. So this man has been clutched the entire series. Like, he has been getting no respect, but been consistently the only one saving the day. And this man goes to leap over a small fence post. And I thought what I was looking at was the broken fence post, but that man's leg was outside of his leg. And I was like, how did this happen?
Broke his leg jumping, and I mean like compound fracture, like jumping over a fence post. Completely fractured his leg at the shin. And I'm like,
the best part was he didn't even realize. He was like, and he looks back and he's like,
And what got me though, because I instantly thought, I was like, you at this point, you jumped over this fence post twice. You jumped over this fence post twice to go to the barn and to come back. What happened?
Like, what, did I miss something?
How did you miss it?
Did I miss something? Tore his whole leg up.
Tore his whole leg up. But anyways, Adebayo goes in, capping everybody, saves Harcourt from being taken over by a butterfly, and is about to go down into the basement where the cow is too, with another helmet on that turns her into a human torpedo.
But Economos had drug himself through the field holding the helmet.
Yeah, I was about to say,
with his broke leg.
Which, I'm not going to lie, still kind of clutch because that was a long way.
That field was long.
Military crawl and to be bringing something with you.
I said the exact same thing.
That was a long way. And he did it pretty fast. So he brought her the helmet. She goes down into the basement to find Peacemaker. And at this point,
Lady Cop Golf.
Yeah. The lady cop that was taken over by Golf, she finds him first, but she's not trying to kill him. And that was kind of the whole thing. They weren't really trying to kill anybody. They were trying to, I don't want to say take over the world, Because that's not what they were really trying to do either.
The pinky and the brain, the pinky and the brain.
Basically, what they were trying to achieve was their planet was no longer sufficient for their survival. So they had the cow, they brought the cow over here, and they realized that our environment was a habitable place for them.
It was perfect.
So, but the problem is that we as humans were killing the planet.
We were basically on the same path they were on before their planet died.
So their plan is to take over people of power and put in place things that would keep the planet alive for their existence, which would only be another 100 years. All they had was the ability to stay for 100 years, I believe is what they said in the show.
Something like that, yeah.
So all they're trying to do is live out their life. And then they was going to be gone anyways. So the ultimate choice is, she's like, help us by putting the teleporter back together. It requires 3 people to operate it. So it's Lady Cop Goff and the new sheriff dude and Peacekeeper. And this man says, freedom.
Activate torpedo helmet. So, real quick, at the point when Lady Cop found Peacemaker, and because he had like fell into some rubble, so she found him. By the time she had like subdued Peacemaker, Adebayo comes through with the torpedo helmet on, and she says, activate torpedo helmet, completely misses both of them and knocks herself out.
You know them scenes of Wile E. Coyote when he hits the painted on Roadrunner road?
And
Acme Solutions, I'm trying to tell you, it all makes sense. That was one of them helmets that didn't make the cut.
Although he did say it was a prototype before she put it on. But anyway, knocks herself out. So at this point, when he says it again, it activates the torpedo helmet that's on her because she's woken up and walked into the corridor where the cow is. And she takes off at the cow and kills the cow. She's alive too. She makes it out alive, but she basically penetrates the cow and, like, I guess takes out its heart or whatever organ that it needed to stay alive. Kills the cow. She falls out in a bloody entrail of intestines and stuff, and they make it out. But I'm not gonna lie. I probably would have chose to help the butterflies.
I mean, they had a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they pretty much kill you and take over your body.
Look, we can have an agreement.
I mean, if they already had the inhabitants they needed, they didn't really need.
Well, I was gonna say, yeah, if they didn't need me, oh yeah, I'm with.
Oh yeah, now
butterflies
that's the
all
thing.
day.
I was like, if you gonna kill me, no, I gotta kill you. But if you just need me to be on your side, because that's how Judo Master was.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't take over Judo Master. He was just on their side because he agreed with what their plan was.
Yes, because Judo Master was not. We never saw him drinking the solution or whatever. He was always eating Cheetos.
Yeah.
So probably not a butterfly.
But what happened at the very end?
So
That scene got me.
yo, in the hustle and bustle of trying to figure out how to kill this giant cow, Adebayo decides she needs to call in for some support. So she calls up old mama.
Both before all this.
Right, before the war,
attack
right?
on the barn and all that.
So she's like, we need backup. Mama, we need the Justice League. And she's like, you ain't getting no Justice League.
Hold on, wait. Did we mention that Adebayo was Amanda Waller's daughter?
I think I had said it before, but yeah,
Okay.
Adebayo is Amanda Waller's daughter.
So she's like, Mom, we need some help. We need Justice League. What do you mean they're not available? All right, whatever. We got this. So Peacemaker's walking out hurt, carrying Harcourt.
Because
Economos.
Harcourt got hurt really bad.
Yeah, she got hurt
can't
real
walk
bad.
at all. She just
Freaking Vigilante got shot in the back like several times. He's limping out. Economos' leg strapped up to the whatever that thing was he had on his leg.
he had made a splint out of something. I don't know what he made a splint out of something.
So they walking back, going through the field, and there's some lightning going on in the background. It's very interesting weather we're having. And then you see some silhouettes off in the distance. And one's floating. You're like, wait a minute. Is that Superman? Aquaman?
Flash.
Wonder Woman? I'm like, no. Wait a minute now. Where's Batman at? Oh, never mind. That's right. DC doesn't have a Batman that they consistently can use. But, yo, the conversation that we got between Flash and Aquaman,
Dude, they
And it-
showed the fucking Justice League. I don't know if y'all understand that. They
used
showed the
actual-
Justice League.
like the actual Justice League. That
They
was in-
they
Two of the
didn't show
members.
they didn't show Gal Gadot
Gal
however you say
Gadot.
it, and
Henry Cavill.
They didn't show
Oh, okay.
those two, but they showed Jason Momoa and I always forget the Flash
Ezra
name.
Miller.
Ezra Miller. They showed them two. And me and Courtney was saying, was like, well, apparently they had enough money for them two, but not the other two. So
There wasn't even enough money for Ben Affleck's likeness. Boy, goddamn. They blew a whole budget just for them two. It's like, that's all we need.
You really think Batman was going to show up?
He was going to be late anyways. Batmobile is
I'm
only
not
so
saying-
fast.
And then you have to think about the Peacemaker. Those are probably the only two that make sense to be with Peacemaker. Batman is too serious. Superman is too serious.
This is facts.
Yes. But they dude, I was. You see that? You see that? I was like, it's the Justice League. I was freaking out, bro. Freaking out.
but when Peacemaker goes by, he says, y'all what do you say, y'all are late or we already took care of it. He said something. He basically insulted them for being late.
Yeah, he was like, "You late fuckers," or something like that.
And then he told Aquaman to go fuck fish or something like that. He told
I forgot about that at the beginning when he was talking about Aquaman.
yeah. And everybody was like, yeah, that's true. That's true. We know that one's true.
Flash is like, I mean, it kind of is. And he was like, shut up.
He said, fuck you, Flash. And then he took back off. But man.
But they're bruised and battered. They've done what they needed to do. He's waiting on Harcourt, painstakingly in the hospital, man. But Adebayo and him sitting there, they're having a conversation. She's apologizing, because she did him wrong most of the show. She really didn't have his back, but she saw the light at the end of the day. And, I like that heart-to-heart they had right there, because he was like, hey, don't tell Adrian. But behind Eagly, you're my BFF. And I was like, aw. I'll take it. But I loved the show, man. Front to back. It was really good.
I mean,
I will say this, though. I mean, something to add on to that part. So at the end, when she goes to basically spill the beans on everything that's happened with Amanda Waller involved and named her specifically.
Right?
Yo, I was like, you going after the wrong one. Obviously, you don't know who your mama really is.
dude, she was like, yeah, Amanda Waller's been running a behind-the-scenes black task force that is made up of
Criminals.
inmates and criminals and
At Bell Reed.
doing all this and doing all that. I was like, boy, she just spilled the
And like she
whole
told
beans.
I was about to say, she told everything. She told like that they were that they framed Peacemaker. Like, didn't she mention the devices too that's in their necks? Mm-hmm. Like, told everything.
Yo, she gave them
and
everything.
And Amanda Waller was watching it go down. That's what was crazy. I was like, I was telling my wife this. She was like, "Oh, she's dead." I was like, I don't think she's gonna kill her, but she's going underground. We ain't gonna see her no more.
Yeah,
She's going to a secret facility,
Yeah.
where she won't be seen.
She's going to
ever
pay a
again.
heavy price for that one.
Yeah,
I can only imagine.
Yeah, she won't be in season.
and my thing is like, logically speaking, as much pull as Amanda Waller has, you put this out publicly like that, I guarantee you in the week it's going to be erased. She's going to have every piece of footage, every news story, every bit of information connected to this disappeared.
But what if that
And she
kind
might disappear some journalists too.
what if you're onto something here? What if that's the whole premise of season 2? Like Adebayo secretly disappears under Amanda Waller's protection, and Peacemaker has to decide if he's going to go after her or keep his freedoms.
I don't know, because he still got that bomb in his neck.
Exactly. He's going to have to do whatever is assigned to him.
Yeah.
So
Maybe.
you never know.
So, what'd you rank it? What was your score?
I'd give it a 9.5.
9.5?
I'd give it a 9.5.
You want to rank it? Okay.
I was about to say, based on the first 3, I'm giving it like a 6.5.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that second episode really pissed me off. That second episode. I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna
Adrian?
do this.
Oh man. Because we didn't really talk about how brutal that last fight scene was in the field. Like, there were literal body parts flying.
They can see it for themselves.
I'm going to go 10, man. I think I have to.
I'm gonna go with you.
10.
It is a 10. Like, this show is incredible. It is incredible.
You get so emotionally attached to characters. Like, I had this moral conflict trying to like and dislike Adebayo at the same time. And then I had the complete opposite with Vigilante. I'm like, dang, you're so likable, but I'm not supposed to like you because you're crazy as hell. Like, where's the middle ground?
Crazy and stupid.
Right.
It was like
It was such a fun ride.
it was.
Which one's me and which one's Eagly?
Yeah, but here's my thing. Because I told Courtney this. I was like, you can't be a psychopath and be stupid. That's just something that doesn't mix. Most psychopaths are also intelligent. You're a psychopath and you're dumb.
But I don't think it's so much that he's dumb. I think it's that he just is one of those goofy types that he doesn't know how to express himself, because every time it came time to do business, that man was on one. Like, no questions to where he was going to be at. Like, he was finishing whatever he set out to do.
I don't know, man.
I don't know. Hence his dance.
He was committed to everything. That's all I'm saying.
It was like,
My
He's
favorite
back.
bud dance.
but okay. So with that being said, the lie he came up with for why he was dancing.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Even the lie he said for when he was hiding behind the dumpster, or when they found him in the woods hiding behind that tree. Like, he's going to commit to whatever lie he's saying at that time. He's going to ride it out until he can't no more.
but the fact that, I mean, of course, I haven't seen it just based on y'all conversation. Him going into the prison and knowing what he was going into prison to do. I mean, went in there is like, let's talk about the most productive black people, most productive African Americans.
You got a point. He knew how to get them riled up.
Yeah.
So yeah, I give you that. You got a point there. I give you that.
Dude, I think it was more of a point that he didn't know how to express himself without somebody else kind of
Guiding
being
him.
there, because Adebayo was able to easily manipulate him into going into the prison, but then every time he was with Peacemaker, he was basically just trying to mimic Peacemaker.
Yeah, because I was about to say both. When in the car scene after he found out what Adebayo did, and they wouldn't let her talk, they just kept making fart noises, and he kept going back and forth. The most childish scene out of that entire series, but I was rolling.
I mean, this show made you like characters that you never thought that you would like. I mean, this is just a ragtag bunch of people that nobody knows, and now you're like, love these characters.
Yep.
So
I say it was a fun show.
it was a great show.
I'm ready
I
for
thought it was-
season 2.
Oh yeah,
Absolutely.
they really got something with this.
Because they already like season 2 is already like planned.
Confirmed.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
confirmed.
confirmed.
Yeah.
So I mean, this could Suicide Squad, and this could be a good jump off to like a whole new DC world, man. If they can capitalize off of it, if they, the big word there is if.
I mean, they're on the right track. They had the perfect opportunity to sprinkle a little Batman in there, and they chose not to. That's the first time they've ever chosen that. Because usually the solution is add a little Batman in there.
Disney, just buy DC, bro.
Wait till
You got a point.
wait
No.
till next season.
Not yet. 'Cause
Not yet.
What's your boy's name that directed James
James
James Gunn.
James Gunn. DC let him take a crack at it. Warner Brothers let him take a crack at managing your DC cinematic universe. Now, if he messes it up, which I don't think he will, because he's what?
So are you saying trying
Suicide
to start
Squad?
over again?
He's 3 for 3 right now.
Not start over, but let him take control of it. You already got what's out there. Take what's out there, but let him manage it.
Just like,
He can take those characters and put them into like his whole universe.
Look
Because they can just be like sorry ass origin stories.
Because like with
Kevin
because
Feige.
Kevin Feige didn't come in. When did Kevin Feige come on to manage the universe?
Not until phase 2, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I was about to say he
No,
didn't
I
start-
thought he was
so-
there from the beginning.
I think he was there from the beginning. I'm talking about like actually control over the cinematic
Oh
universe.
yeah, I think it was phase 2.
But you got to look at somebody's vision like that. That man sees where it was coming from, so far back that we didn't even realize where he was coming from. This man's bringing back movies and characters that we didn't even think was in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And he's like, oh, I got y'all. Daredevil, Professor X. Oh, wait, I got you again. Like, this dude he keeps bringing back more and more characters. All the Spider-Man? Like, it makes perfect sense when there's somebody at the helm that has a vision. And James Gunn's visions usually work out. He said he did Guardians of the Galaxy. It's a great movie.
That's it. So he's
one of the
3 for 3.
best.
He's 3 for 3. So let him take over the DC Cinematic Universe. Now, if they mess that up, yeah, Disney, just go ahead and buy DC. Because apparently nobody can do it right.
I don't think it would be his fault the same way I think that it wasn't Zack Snyder's fault. Because I think Warner Brothers keeps putting their feet into waters that it shouldn't be in.
But the good thing is James Gunn don't play that shit.
That's all I was about to say.
He on that gangster shit.
Yeah. Why do you think he left Marvel?
Yeah, he is like, my way and I'm not doing it. He don't mind not getting paid.
You know how you see how bad Guardians of the Galaxy 2 was compared to 1?
Yes.
It was horrible.
Yeah.
I thought it was trash.
I wouldn't say.
I did not like it.
Which one was that? Who was the bad guy in that one?
His dad.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ego.
Ego.
I'm glad you said that. That was a bad.
It was-
that was probably the worst Marvel movie.
One of.
Like, we're talking Man in the Faces.
Mm-hmm.
What other one did you not like?
What other one I didn't like?
Yeah.
Thor: Dark World. Good God.
Yeah, Thor: Dark World was another bad one. Yeah. Well, anyways, yeah. As long as, and that's why I say I won't say as long as he messes up. I say as long as they don't mess it up, because I know he could have a vision and then they try to say, well, that's over budget. You're gonna have to spend money to make money.
Yeah.
I'd just like to put on the record that when Camden had the chance to throw Fantastic Four under the bus, he chose Thor: Dark World. Just
Oh no, we're not. We're putting
that out there.
This is we said the Marvel Universe.
Everything's in the Marvel Universe.
MCU.
Everything's in the Marvel
MCU.
Universe. We already went back all the way back to Professor X. That's 99,
No,
bro.
you did that.
No, I didn't do
Yes,
shit.
you did.
Doctor
You
Strange
did that. No.
I didn't do nothing.
You did that shit.
No.
Nobody. No, they're not even in the same category with MCU.
Yes, they are. We are definitely getting a Mr. Fantastic and this Doctor Strange movie, which
What do you
means
think it's gonna be
all
one of the-
Fantastic Four movies are part of the MCU now.
Do you think it's gonna be one of the old?
No, not at
One
all.
of the old Reed Richards?
No, I think it's going to be somebody new.
It's gonna be somebody. No, you don't want to bring back them, especially that
Well,
one
they
with
can't.
Michael B.
That's
Jordan.
not gonna-
Jesus,
Yo, wait a
Christ.
minute. I thought Miles Teller did a phenomenal job.
The movie was horrible.
I was
But
about to say,
him
We're
as a
talking
character
about
was
the
great.
actor, not
I've
necessarily
smelled
the
shit
movie.
better than that movie.
Not the movie. We're talking about
really
the
smell
actor,
like
though.
The actor
boo boo.
but okay.
But they can't
With
bring
that
that
being
one
said,
back
if
because
the
of
if the actor does come
Killmonger.
back, I wouldn't necessarily be mad at that.
Yeah.
But I do feel like they're just going to bring out a new Reed Richards.
yeah,
Yeah.
But they can't bring that one back because of Killmonger.
Well, here's the thing though, and this going back to kind of what Adrian was saying, with them making the multiverse, that movie is allowed to exist where that person became somebody else, versus in our universe that person became Killmonger. You know what I'm saying?
His name's not Eric though. Based
What I'm
on
saying
him
though is
being
just from
That
from a
actor
multiversal
can
standpoint.
be in a multiverse. There can be several. You can have the same actor play different roles, and because it's a multiverse, it doesn't necessarily have to lock them into one character.
and they can all be different people. Mm-hmm. So that's why I would say, because at the end of the day, in that movie, he was adopted,
yeah.
so they could have named him something else. He could be somebody entirely different.
Yeah.
So it could work. I doubt they'll do that
Yeah.
So it goes literally Thor: Dark World.
as the worst.
Yeah.
Okay.
Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy 2. Hawkeye. And that's our episode. Thank you guys. We love y'all.
I know you lying. I know you lying.
Not even. I wouldn't
Yo.
even follow that one up.
Yo, technical difficulty. This shit right now. I'm about to.
I wouldn't even follow that one up.
You're like, I know you lied. But anyway,
Oh, it took everything in me not to flip this table. It took everything in me.
I should have known you was gonna be on some bullshit. I should have known. But anyways, if you've made it this far and we haven't spoiled it too much for you, please go check out the show.
You will absolutely love it.
You will.
And let us know in the comments how much you love the intro. Because we know you're going to love the intro.
The intro was good.
Yes.
I enjoyed the intro.
Even though John Cena was off beat like a mug. That mug ain't got no kind of rhythm.
Dude.
But he did his thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
But anyways, we love y'all. Appreciate y'all coming back. Like, comment, and subscribe.
Yes, sir. Come follow us.
I'm
Are y'all
Keston.
on everything?
I'm Camden.
I'm Adrian.
I'm Patrick.
What did you say?
Are y'all on everything now? Y'all on TikTok?
Everything.
We should be.
Are
We
y'all
should be
TikTok?
on Apple Podcasts too now. And we are on TikTok. Well, I don't think we ain't got no videos up, do we?
Not yet.
Not yet. We
But
gonna
we're
put some
there,
videos
though.
up. We are there. We're gonna put some videos
Time
up
to
soon.
start dancing.
There you go.
We do the intro dance.
Oh, shit. That would be great. We should have done that for this episode.
We should have. The good ideas always come late. Dang.
We love y'all guys.
Yeah, love y'all.
Oh,
Peace.
also one more thing. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
I want to say congratulations to y'all for 1 year.
Hey.
I want to say that
Oh yeah, we didn't mention that on none of the podcasts.
I was about to say I can't remember exactly when y'all started, but I know it was February.
February 22nd. That was
And I
when
want
our
to
first
say-
episode aired.
I want to say congratulations, and I have been enjoying every bit of it.
Thanks,
Appreciate
brother.
We
it.
appreciate that.
Thank you so much.
And since it's February, we got to go ahead and shout out Black History Month
Yep.
because here we are.
Actually, isn't it the
The last
no.
time
We got
we'll
2 more
record.
days. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the last time we'll record.
For the week. So happy Black History Month. I don't know what else to say about that.
Y'all are making Black History.
Happy anniversary to us, 1 year.
Yeah.
We hope to keep it going.
I need my 30 actors. I need my guy tier list.
Bring it back. I got the notebook.
He do got the notebook.
I need
Oh,
my
God.
guy tier list.
Where it at, though?
And you really got to justify this Michael J.
This
White.
Michael J. White.
I'm
At 30,
find the list. It's right
I
here
need
somewhere.
I've
I
already
need
done
to-
justified that. I don't need no more
You
justification.
wanna justify it. Anyways, you have to get this guy to list.
I do got to come up with this guy tier list. It's been a year. I bet people's like, this motherfucker.
And Patrick really messed it up because he reminded the people that forgot about it.
Dang it, Patrick.
Comment. Let him
Damn
know.
it, Patrick.
Let him know he's slacking. Go ahead and comment.
Damn it, Dash.
Anyways, love y'all. Peace. We out.
We out.